I am going to go just north of Daytona up here to Flagler Beach and try that metal detecting. Waves look pretty good today. They're not coming up as high as they've been the last few days. It's looking pretty good. And looks like it's low tide. Might be able to get out there a little bit, which would be nice. I am almost to Flagler Beach. I'm in the city limits, but it's a great area, wide open. They don't have any condos blocking the views of the ocean. Most of these houses on the left are rentals or Airbnbs. If you ever want to spend a good vacation, book something here in Flagler Beach, because it's a very nice, quiet, peaceful town. Got some great restaurants and a few bars up here. Yeah, most of these are rentals, like all these right here. And you're right across the street from the ocean, so you can't beat it. Great views, great sunrises every morning. Comes up over there, but... Okay, this is Flagler here. They're working on a pier. Alright, let's try and find us some treasure. Finally, the rough waves have let up. Look how clear the water is coming in. Beautiful. Gotta be something on this beach. If anybody's got any advice, let me know, please. I tried to walk in the water, about 6 inches, 8 inches of water there, and I keep getting all these leaks on my detector. I put it in beach 2 because I've read the beach 2 is better for wet sand, but I'm still getting false signals. If anybody's got any ideas or settings for wet sand or in the water, please let me know, because I could have hit a bunch of targets, but everything read minus, like they were ore or something. So somebody leave a comment if you would, please. I've got an Equinox, MindLab Equinox 600. So if anybody's got any suggestions on settings, please let me know. I'd like to get out there in the water, maybe knee deep or something, and see if I can find something, but no luck so far. I'll probably have better luck up in the soft sand, but we're gonna keep swinging. Well, it rang up like a bottle cap, a 14, but it's a little earring, probably bling, but found something worthwhile. At least we got something. Well, I had to search and search. It was stuck in the scoop there. So let's keep it going. Well, it's 7:30 in the morning. Over here in Daytona, it looks like a low tide. The seas are finally calm again. Hopefully we have some luck in this spot. Well, the first find was a quarter, 1969. Usually I don't have much luck in the wet sand. But I went on YouTube last night, looked at beach settings. A lot of the tutorials said use beach mode 2 and a couple of settings like threshold and all that stuff, and so far pretty good. First find, a quarter, and I usually don't have much luck in the wet sand, so let's keep going. Okay, we got a 25 reading here. Got it on the first scoop. We got a dime. Woo! Boy, just before the water came in. Found another quarter. Can't make out the year. It was pretty deep. Had to work for that one. Alright, let's keep going, man. We seem to be having pretty good luck here. Seems we got another hit right next to the hole I just dug. Speeds everywhere from 17 to 25. $24. $27, $19, jumping all around. Guess we got it out. I felt something with that scoop. There it is. Got us a dime, another dime. Oop, I see something at the bottom of the hole, another one. There it is. Quarter and 2 dimes out of this hole. 45 cents. Somebody must have sat down and lost all their pocket change. Okay, let's cover her up and keep on trucking. Okay, we just found a nickel. All these coins are clean, like they've just been dropped. $35, $45, $50, 51 cents we've made so far. Keep after it. Just found another nickel laying right there on top. Whew. Hopefully I'll find some good stuff up in this soft sand. Okay, we left that park just a little bit south of here, a couple miles up, and found a bunch of coins. Now I'm here a little bit north at the Granada approach, and from them poles on it's a dog, you can have dogs down there. Right here, a lot of people drive, you can still drive on the beach, but look how they maintain it. They don't want you to drive on the beach. That's why it's so loose. It used to be hard like that back in the day where you could drive all over the place. So look at it. You know, they make $20, $30, $40 a vehicle to drive on the beach, but yet they leave it like this where cars can't do it. So anyways, let's sweep this beach and see if we can't find anything. Tide's coming in. Trying to get along that water line before it gets higher. Well, first hit, we went down a few inches, got a crusty penny here. Been down there a while. Stuff is stuck to it. Alright, let's bury this hole and keep going. Well, I came to this beach because there's an RV park where the American flag is, and I said it before, about a month ago somebody said a man lost a gold ring with a bunch of diamonds around it. So I scanned up here, and right here this turquoise colored building is Margaritaville. The big resort's on the other side of town where all the houses are, but this is their little beach thing. They shuttle people here a few times a day. It's got a bar and everything in there, and so I figured I'd come over here, but when I got here there was another metal detector along the shore, so I don't know which way he had gone. So I pretty much kind of stayed up here in the soft sand. I found a couple pull tabs, little piece of lead, and
piece of aluminum is all I found so far. So this beach is pretty clean, but we're gonna get a couple more passes and head out. Once again, I'm out here on Daytona Beach. I'm by the boardwalk and the concert place down there. I can't remember what it's called offhand, but I think it's high tide right now. Haven't been out here in a week. We'll get into more of that in a bit. I'm probably going to go to another beach. This is Thursday, 3 days after Memorial or Labor Day weekend. There was a metal detector on the other side of the pier over there, so I'm sure this place has been hit hard. So I'm gonna work my way back towards the stairs down there, get my flip-flops and go to another beach. I'm sure this one's been 20 reading, and we got a penny right there on the surface. Well, we've got something here. Oh man. You know, you get close to that wall, there's so much old rebar and copper, cast iron pipes that came out back in the day, and so you get a lot of Ferris readings. I wouldn't have any luck by the water. I figured that other detectors or other people in the last few days have hit it, and we're gonna go back here and get our stuff and go down to the next beach part, probably about a mile north of here, and hit about 2 or 3 of them today. I was in Alabama this Labor Day weekend, 5 days. I wanted to metal detect, but I was in Mobile, so I went down to Dolphin Island, did some sightseeing, but metal detecting. Can't do it anywhere on that island because it's a historical place, because the Civil War Battle of Mobile was there. And you are not allowed to metal detect on Dolphin Island anywhere. So then the next day we go to the other side of the bay, because the ferries were down, to Fort Morgan, which is on the east side of the bay. Another fort there, which was part of the Battle of Mobile. Can't metal detect anywhere near there. So we went to Orange Beach, I think Sunny Shores, and they had strict rules: no metal, scoops or shovels allowed, only plastic, and you couldn't go down more than 12 inches. So it was kind of like a total waste. So it's the first time detecting in about a week now. Seeing if we can find something. Maybe we can hit a beach that hadn't been detected already. Okay, we were down there about 3/4 of a mile to that beach. I come to the next park. A lot less people, but it's right in the middle of all these hotels, so this should be a good stretch. We'll see. Must be penny day. Just found another one in the water here. Third one. We got a 24 reading. It's out of the first scoop. I think we got a dime. Better than a penny. It's jumping between a 17 and a 22. Could be a nickel. Sand's nice and soft. 19 and 20. the hole. It says it's not very deep, so maybe we get it out on that. Jeez. This is where a lot of cars park too, so keeps getting deeper and deeper. Don't want to keep digging a monster hole, but there it is. What is that? A little tiny bottle cap, like one of those little wine glass things or something. Oh well. I had this signal a bit ago. I hit it. There it is. I saw a piece of gold, and then I lost it in the scuba. I had to keep digging. So we found a little diamond ring. Let's see if there's a mark in it. A little gold ring. Can't tell. I don't think so. Looks like there's something right there, but I can't make it out. Found us a ring. And I found that ring. I'm walking this little washout road here, and it was like right on the edge of it. So there's a few of them in here. Deep puddles we're going to check. So far so good. Had a 19 reading and found a little car here, buried in the sand. Look at all the sand brought in. We're about 3-4 steps under sand. Probably not gonna have much luck. And look at the cuts over here on the water. Talking 3-4 feet of sand gone. We'll give it a try here. We got a 27, 29 reading, not very deep. I think I got it out. Might be a coin drop. Says there's something. Says I got something over here. Jeez. When it says it's like 2 inches and you keep digging. Oh, I think I see. Somewhere in here, something. getting multiple hits here. Oh, I think I felt something there. There it is. It's a toy car. Second one today I found. That was it. Close the hole and keep going. Unbelievable, I just looked up and saw a dolphin diving in the waves over there. Oh, that was incredible to see. See, he's swimming around. He came airborne out of that wave. We got a 13-14 reading here, probably a bottle cap. Oh, it's wrong. It's a nickel. Huh. All right. Good. Secluded part of the beach here. Not much access except down there. I'm waiting for it to die out and move down there, but look how high the waves are coming and taking sand out. So well, we just had Labor Day weekend, so I figured the beaches were packed. People would scatter around. I'm gonna go up to the vegetation line up there and see what we can find. But you know, I asked earlier about settings and readings. I found very fascinating. I went to ChatGPT and asked Equinox 600 target readings, and it gave me a list. And then the next day I said, let me ask something else. So I asked Beach 2 target readings, and it gave me a list, broke down to like 10 to 12 is this, 13 to 15 is this, and so on and so on. It's been pretty accurate. I've printed it out, got it folded up in my pouch here. I really need to study it, but I pretty much know. But this was it, according to ChatGPT. -9 to 0, rusty, junk. 0 to 2, tiny foil, small iron, so on and so on. 13 to 15, gold rings, pull tabs. 12 to 13, US nickel. And that was the 13 reading I just got. It used to be like bottle caps. And then on the back side here, 16 to 20, large gold rings, class rings, heavy jewelry. 17, 19, zinc pennies, which has been pretty accurate. It's been copper pennies, that's been accurate. 21 to 23 today, 24 to 26. So if you want some good help, ChatGPT, and then type in like what you have. Like I did, Equinox 600 Beach Mode 2 target. Very, very handy. It once I study that pretty good and I know the numbers by heart. I used to detect in Beach Mode 1 and I knew them pretty well, but 2 is a different cat. So I'm learning, but it's just something interesting. Is a lot of you are new. I've had this a couple years, but I'm really starting to hit it hard now in the last few months. Hit the beaches every day if I can, or every couple of days, and it's really helped me. Any info will help. Okay, I've got a reading where my scoop is 21, which means it's either a copper penny or a clad dime. according to ChatGPT. Let's see how. It's a 19. A second ago was 21. Since it's real deep, we'll just now I've lost it. Oh, we'll get right back. And it was right, it's an old, I believe it's a penny. I can't tell if it's a penny or a dime, but I think it's a penny. And it was right, it was pretty deep. An old crusty penny. So, we'll keep going, see what else we can find. Alright, this is a 20 reading, and according to my list, could be a large jewelry class ring type thing. I think we got it out. Hopefully it's jewelry. What is that? Oh, another. Can't tell if that's a dime or a penny. That's a penny. Another crusty penny. Oh well. At least we're finding something. I don't know if you can see that bird right there. It's got one leg. He's out there happy. He's getting around, hopping around. Okay, this is my finds today. We got two little toy cars. Junk, of course. That's been down there a long time. That's a very corroded model cap. Some change, 2 quarters, 3 dimes, a nickel, 8 pennies, a lot of corroded. Found this ring, but it doesn't have a mark, so it's junker. Found this pretty heavy necklace. Looks like it broke right here, right there, but it's got no marking on either side here, so it's probably junk. But that was the morning and the afternoon hunt on the beach today in Daytona. So that is it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one.